So, what's your name?
My name's Eiko.
And what's your dog's name?
This is Scooby.
So, tell me a little bit about what Scooby was like before you met Sean.
Okay. We adopted him from animal shelter when he was like 13 months. And when we didn't know his background of anything. He was pulling, he was lunging at the dogs, and he was going crazy at other dogs. People, he's perfectly fine. Cars, skateboard, he has no problem with that. But only other dogs. And I was so stressed as I have to hide behind the cars when I see the dog coming miles away and try to not to help him see other dogs. And it was so stressful to walk him in the neighborhood, and we have a lot of dogs in this neighborhood. And when he get barked from behind the fence, even though he can't see the dog, he go at the fence. He was scratching on the fence and barking at it, and everybody thought he was a crazy dog.
Did you try doing other stuff with him? Did you try training him?
Before Sean, I had 4 different trainers and 2 group classes, but he was still going crazy. I still have to avoid all dogs in any cars, and he was try to go after the cat under the truck, and it almost pulled me under the truck, and I landed on my butt so many times because he just go after it.
When you met Sean, how did that go? How was the process?
Well, one thing is really different about Sean is Sean listened to my stories and concerns rather than, because all the trainers, all they do just show me what to do, you know, and they didn't really ask how is his background or how I was thinking or how I was feeling on the walk or what was my big problem is. But Sean actually sat down and listened to me. That's the biggest difference with other trainers, and especially one trainers, and she was just either her way or no way, and we had her for like 5 weeks and didn't work at all, and he wasn't improving, and she wanted to put him on the Prozac. So she thought he was crazy, and I was more nervous than ever because she wasn't really concerned how I was feeling or anything. So that's the biggest difference with Sean is Sean actually listened to me.
So now, what is it like?
Actually, after, I had a couple of sessions with Sean and he showed me how to do it, first thing he said, I have to relax. And actually, I'm more relaxed now than ever, so I think he's more relaxed, and I can deal with him much better. I can guide him better when I see other dogs, and I don't have to hide behind the trees or hide behind the cars, because even, he's get barked at, he does look still nervous, but he won't go after it or he won't bark at him when I walk. I'm not going to dare to go very close to the dogs, but I can feel that I'm much more relaxed now after I had a session with Sean. So I think he's feeling the same way.
You can walk him, it's
not
the same.
I'm not really afraid to walk him anymore because that was just the biggest thing. I was so nervous. I didn't concentrate on him or how he was reacting. I was more concentrating around me. Where's a dog? Where's a cat? I wasn't really paying attention to him, and I was a real nervous wreck. But after I had a session with Sean, and I really know that I'm more relaxed, and it's not a chore to walk him. It's more pleasure, and okay, let's go to walk, and then he's okay with that.
What is the best thing about working with Sean?
He listened, and because really other trainer is more concerned about just showing their way to me. Regardless, I don't feel comfortable with that, or I don't know what they're doing, but I do it anyway because they told me to do it. But Sean really took his time to answer my question, and he knew it. I was a nervous wreck. I think he saw it firsthand. I was really nervous, and so he really addressed that, and he really listened to me. That's the biggest thing about Sean is he really listened to your concern and they work with worked with me. So that's Sean.
Awesome. That's great. You feel relaxed?
Oh, I'm much comfortable. Just walking out the door was serious nervous wreck before. So I can walk out the door, don't have to worry about it. I think he's much relaxed. You can see his ears is not touching together. So he's okay. Right?